Hello there, Virgo. I created a monthly reading over on Vimeo that's about 27 minutes long. That's my bread and butter for doing the work that I do all month long. I'm releasing 2 or 3 sets of videos every week, including weekly readings, including love readings, including like moon cycle readings, and like the monthly readings are my big thing. So if you want to get the full in-depth reading as I have created it, the link is in the description box below. But real quick, I'm going to go over everything that came out in the reading just so that you can like see whether or not that's something you want to go further in depth with, or just get the information that you can from it and leave it at that. So what I do in the big monthly readings is I start out with what to embrace and what to leave behind for the month ahead for March of 2021. And the information that I get for what to embrace and what to leave behind informs the rest of the reading with the energies that are coming in. Then I look at my 3 favorite subjects, which I call the triad of awesomeness, which is purpose. Purpose being what you do in the world that makes you feel really good, that benefits more than just yourself. It could be you're influencing millions of people. It could be that you're just helping one person, and everything in between, of course. And prosperity, I look at the prosperity, which is in your abundance, which is your money, your resources, your physical health, your sensuality. These are the real tangible things that make the quality of our lives while we're in our physical bodies so much nicer, and it gives us freedom and flexibility and wonderful health and makes us feel really, really good at tip-top shape. And then finally, I'm looking at our love prospects, that is our intimate connections with other people. Now we can be experiencing a committed relationship with someone. We can be experiencing trying to create a committed relationship with someone but not being in that at this time, or we could be just loving the experience of being on our own, being single, and we would like to have messages or guidance regarding how to love ourselves better or how to be better in the intimate relationships that we do have, even if they're not like committed romantic relationships. So I look at those 3 things when I'm doing the big reading, and I know that we have experiences that are a spectrum. So I realize that all the feedback that comes in that area can be good, can be useful, no matter what your experience is. So like I said, 25 minutes it goes on, and it's very in-depth. Lots of cards are spread, but here are the main overview cards. What to embrace and what to leave behind. Embracing that 10 of Cups, your wishes can come true energy, and leaving behind the Devil, which is feeling like you can somehow control, like obsessively trying to control how the hows of how it's going to happen. So you're leaving that behind. You're like, nah, you know what? I'm so sick of spinning my wheels, just like showing up constantly. Like it's one thing to do your journal entries every day, but it's another thing to be obsessively thinking about what you don't have all day long. I want it because I don't have it. I want it because I don't have it. And the law of attraction is saying, like, that means that like the universe is saying, okay, more of what you don't have. More of what you like. You don't have it, how about more of that? You don't have it, how about more of that? Because you're obsessively thinking it, rather than saying, this is what I have, these are the things that I want, these are my desires, and they're coming to me, or I have them already, right? I am already that thing. So that's what's informing the whole rest of the relationship. It's about taking your hands off the wheel and allowing yourself to experience the wholeness, the completion, the whole package, the happiness, the wishes are coming true now. Okay? All right. So now looking at that purpose, the 2 cards that I had come up were, I had the 4 of Cups here. That's not right. We had the 4 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. I thought I'd pulled out the right one, but just a second while I pull out that 4 of Pentacles so you can get a look at what that looks like. Just a second. But the 4 of Pentacles is about hanging on to, just hanging on to your resources and being afraid that if you let them go, that you might be left high and dry. So you're like, it's the energy of hoarding. It's so you're like, there are these things that I want to do, but instead of just doing them and experiencing them, you're like, no, I can't until I know I have enough money. right? I can't until I know that the flow is where it should be. So the universe is like, just go ahead and decide that that is what you are. That is who you are. That is what you are. That is what you do. And just do it and spend the money if you've got to, or take the time off work if that's what you need to do. Just do it. That's who you are. Be it, right? When it comes to your purpose and prosperity. So don't concern yourself with that. Once you get that Six of Pentacles is reminding you that once you get that flow going, everything's going to be fine. More waiting energy for you with this Three of Wands. It's stalled out. It's with your prosperity and abundance. Everything's going to be stalled out as long as you're in this space of being afraid to spend money. So your perspective about your abundance has to change. This could be something that's instilled in your childhood. But it's all about just letting the perspective change so that you can start working on things. There are always things, even if you don't have a whole lot of money, there are always things that you can be doing. There's always a way to be happy. There's always a way to enjoy yourself. That's what's there for you. For love, we got a bunch of cards. The first thing that came out was that Seven of Swords, that suspicious kind of energy, and I speak about that in depth in the big reading, but it has to do with somebody acting in ways that you're like scratching your head, like, why are you doing that way? And what I remember, I was talking about releasing control and being satisfied with yourself. If you're trying to build something with another person, if you're trying to create, whoopsie, it's the other way around. Let's see. Hangman in reverse. Was it Hangman in reverse? No, it wasn't. Anyway, Hangman and that Nine of Pentacles, which is you being in your element, planning for your future, planning something that's really cool and stable and self-perpetuating for yourself. And like allowing collaboration with the person that you love. If you're not getting that from a person that you love, then it's important that you just move on. Stop waiting for them and just move on with what needs to be done. Shifting from the waiting place to the doing place, even if the other person's not coming along with you. And I speak about that in the in-depth reading from all those three different perspectives I was talking about, from being in a committed relationship to not even wanting that at all, and everything in between. So this is where I leave off, Virgo. If you want to enjoy the long reading, the in-depth reading, the link is in the description box below. 27 minutes long. Otherwise, I post free, full-length weekly readings, plus one or two every week of like the moon cycle readings and your love and your prosperity and your purpose. I look at all those on a regular basis several times a week. I've been Michelle B. I love you, and you're going to have a great month. I'll see you later. Bye, Virgo.